Garbage. I am the least racist person you will ever meet. Full stop. I am British, first and foremost, because I was born in Britain. Wherever you look, the growth of ghettos, where the police and all normal agents of the law have withdrawn. The windows that were there, boarded up. Well, the blind eye has been turned. I do not think we have enough deterrence in this country, as Boris says.
I'm not eating Oreos anymore. No more Oreos for either of us.
No, most of us could use a couple of pounds. Oh, Miss Piggy, extremely unattractive. Oreos, style defacer of God's handiwork.
I have to tell you that we had the most beautiful piece of chocolate cake you have ever seen. It was...
Oh, fuck off. Oh, chocolate cake.
Oh, exercise. Yeah, fuck that. All my friends who work out all the time, they're all going for knee replacements, hip replacements are a fucking disaster.
I do not think we have enough deterrence, Rebecca.
Totally.
If you want to shine like the sun, first you have to burn like it.
My policy on cake is pro having it and pro eating it. And don't compare yourself to others. If you do so, you're insulting yourself.
Oh, sometimes you have to give up the fight and walk away, Rebecca. Walk away.
Oh, chocolate cake.
No. I'm not having this. Beauty is a discipline. No more Oreos.
No more Oreos. Beauty is a discipline.
Fat pig. Miss Piggy.
Fat Miss Piggy.
Beauty is a discipline.
No more Oreos.
More Oreos!
Oh, fat chocolate cake pig.
Can you not see? Or will you not observe? It's a terrible thing that's happening. You don't hear English spoken anymore. Shall these enjoy our lands? Lie with our wives? As Boris says. Ravish our daughters? Let's whip these stragglers over the seas again. Rapists, criminals, ravish our daughters. I want criminals to feel terror. Maybe killers, they may be rapists. It's a terrible thing that's happening. Can you not see? Or will you not observe? As Boris says.
Chocolate cake.
We had the most beautiful piece of chocolate cake. Beautiful piece of chocolate cake. My policy on cake is pro having it and pro eating it. It's idealistic. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful piece of... I have seen women manipulate men with just a twitch of their eye. Or perhaps another body part. But like, maybe it's because I've got so many women pregnant over the years that I have a different view.
She's gone a little large. She's no longer a 10, Miss Piggy. I would say this. I don't think you should dress like you weigh 120 pounds.
She gained a massive amount of weight and it was a real problem. We had a real problem. Look, I want to be surrounded by beauty, but tell me, who wants to be surrounded by garbage?
Garbage.
Garbage. Fat pig. I fully understand why her former husband left her for a man. It is not expensive to be beautiful.
People think of beauty as luxury. Beauty is frivolity or extravagance. Beauty is a discipline.
Beauty is art, is harmony, and the ultimate reach of this world is beauty.
Extremely unattractive woman. I hate ugliness. You know, I'm allergic to ugliness.
You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful.
Hmm?
Beautiful piece of chocolate cake. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. Just kiss.
I don't even wait. The authority is total, so long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of ass. I view it as a badge of honour.
A badge of honor. Really? Really, though? Miss Piggy. Garbage. Fat pig. Beautiful piece of chocolate cake? Come on. She's no longer a 10, allergic to ugliness. Extremely unattractive woman. Young and beautiful piece of ass. You know, I've had to live years, frankly, of being frightened of walking into the street. They may be rapists. They may be killers.
I have a great body.
I would give myself an A+.
My IQ is one of the highest.
All of the women flirted with me, consciously or unconsciously. That's to be expected.
I moved on her like a bitch.
That pig is unattractive both inside and out.
Oh,
A person who is flat-chested, it's very hard to be a 10. You
mm.
could see there was blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her...
Whatever! With proper women, you don't need Viagra. They're always the best in bed. You don't want to be with them for the long term, but for the short term, there's nothing like it.
You know, when I walk down the street, those cabbies start yelling out their windows.
Miss Piggy,
Garbage.
fat pig,
Beautiful piece of ass.
you're no longer a 10.
We have a real problem here. A real problem. Wherever you look, you see this blind eye being turned. Some are rapists, you know. You're disgusting. Who wants to be surrounded by garbage? When people make the mistake of underestimating us, that's when they are really in for their biggest surprise.
The stronger must dominate.
Nature is the best instructor.
She's not giving me 100%.
She's no longer a 10.
Garbage.
Fat pig,
I'm allergic to ugliness.
I have a great body.
Beauty is a discipline.
A discipline.
Miss Piggy.
Garbage.
Fat pig.
Garbage.
When people make the mistake of underestimating us, that's when they really are in for their biggest surprise. Some are rapists. This is not the kind of community we want to leave to our children. I mean, God. Hook-nosed Arabs. I mean, Orientals have larger brains. Blacks are at the other pole. Pickaninnies. Criminals. Crime-infested shitholes, as Boris says. Whip these stragglers over the seas again. I mean, must protect the NHS. I'm the least racist person you will ever meet. I'm down with the ethnics. Tell me, who wants to be surrounded by garbage? I mean, you make the British people your compass. Your direction will always be true, as Boris says. But his simple truths must be abused by silken, sly, insinuating jacks. Thing devised by the enemy, as Boris says.
Let's not forget, right, that murderers and rapists and criminals of that nature choose to commit the crimes they commit.
I want them, Becky, them criminals, to literally feel terror at the thought of committing offences.
Like, take the example, right, of someone who enters our country illegally on a small boat, making that final and extremely dangerous channel crossing to the United Kingdom.
While, Becky, lining the pockets of despicable international criminal gangs, Becky.
They're sending people that have got lots of problems. They're bringing those problems with them. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're fucking rapists.
Wherever you look, you see this blind eye being turned, and you see the growth of ghettos, Becky, and crime-infested shitholes, Becky, where the police and all the normal agents of the law have withdrawn. This is not the kind of community we want to leave to our children.
The sort of vagabonds and rascals and runaways and butchers and villains and bloody cannibals. Those protests were dreadful.
Aye, Becky, I don't support protest. Dreadful.
You're disgusting. I am not having this. Britain has a long and proud record of welcoming migrants. They've made many contributions to this economy. You know, I'm racially abused on the street. Packing! Pickaninnies! Hook-nosed Arab. This is not the kind of community we want to leave to our children. Who wants to be surrounded by garbage? Thugs. This country in a short space of time has frankly become unrecognisable. Protest? These young people are some of the most determined and dynamic in the world. When people make the mistake of underestimating us, that's when they are really in for their biggest surprise.
In scores of our cities and market towns, Becky, this country in a short space of time has frankly become unrecognisable.
Like any normal and fair-minded person, right? You're normal. I'm fair-minded. You'd have a perfect right to be concerned if a group of fucking Romanian people suddenly moved in next door.
Exactly, Becky. Shall I be plain? I wish the bastards dead.
I wish the bastards dead.
Shall I be plain? Our young people are some of the most determined and dynamic in the world. Action is eloquence.